Hello and welcome to another episode of Short Shift. I'm Stephen Sandman Clark. This is Jay Kennedy, and of course the show, a special edition of this episode, brought to you by Direct Clutch Services and TrakRacer. How you going, Jay?
Very good. Excited to bring some people some exciting news.
Yeah, it's like I said, a bit of a special episode of Short Shift this week, a little bit shorter than normal, but some exciting news as far as the broadcast and everyone at V8 Online is concerned.
Yep, bringing the Premier Series, the first ever V8 Supercar Premier Series, to everyone not very far away at all.
It's fantastic news. I know there's a lot of people excited about it, and a nice little twist that the series has got going. That you've got a break each week, so every fortnight there's a championship round.
Yeah, so it'll be 7 rounds. This will actually be a test event for next year, but 7 rounds in this series every second Sunday night for the racing. Everyone has a chance of making it, not just having a high I rating like we normally see in our V8 Supercars Monday night races that we've had in the past.
And that's a good leveler too, because that brings the championship to everyone involved. And like you said, regardless of what your I rating is, as long as you can make that top qualifying split, you're in with a good chance. And speaking of qualifying, that's got a whole new twist as from what we're normally used to as far as a Monday night is concerned.
Yeah, so qualifying will actually be two-part process. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Everyone will have a chance of qualifying for the V8 Supercar Online Premier Series. We'll wipe the times fresh Sunday night in the top split. The top, however many, depending on the track, will make the race. We'll also have a second split, which we've been calling the Development Series. We probably should have called it a second split. Bit more, better wording, I guess, a second split.
Yeah.
Those guys will race off on their actual times in pre-qualifying, so they'll be ranked in that order.
Now, for people who are aware of the previous championship, the Monday night, the official series, that goes over 12 weeks. How many rounds have they got for this one, for the new championship?
It will be 7 rounds.
Yep.
We'll see 7 different tracks, a couple of different formats as well. So we'll have a couple of races be endurance rounds. We'll have 2 rounds of endurance, 3 rounds at a normal race length, which will be about an hour and a quarter. And then we'll also have 2 rounds, which will be 2 races over the night.
Now, a couple of people have been asking, I know with the official series, you've had drop rounds. Now, does that come into play with the new championship?
At this stage, no, but we are open to suggestions. We haven't 100% discussed that yet. As we said, this is a test series, so at this stage it will be a no, but we are looking towards running something next year officially, or more official. So we're open to suggestions on that. In the coming weeks.
It's a good starter, mate. I think it's considering what we've had like in previous seasons. It's been a long, hectic schedule, especially everyone at V8 Online is concerned to go in each week in, week out, and you got all the guys that participate. But to have that little break in between, I think is a nice little twist.
Yeah, the advantage of that too is a lot of guys can only practice or drive on one night a week. If they then say, "Oh, I'll not race in the V8 because it takes too much practice," they can then use that off week as their practice week.
Yep.
Try and sneak an hour in on a Saturday night at midnight or whenever, because the pre-qualifying will go right up until about 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there's a chance for guys to qualify right at the last second as well, and you've got a week of practice beforehand.
It gives it a real motorsport feel too, because like you said, qualifying's on the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then racing on the Sunday. It sort of feels like you're going away for that race weekend, and a little bit of pressure too for the guys to punch out those qualifying times with those 3 days.
The other thing too, which we haven't mentioned, is pre-qualifying will actually be a closed qualifier, so you'll only be the only car on track. It'll also be set up so you can't have someone ruin your lap, which is the number one thing people have said about.
Yep.
Number 2, you won't actually know what other drivers are in the session, what times they're doing, or what times they've done previous. So
that's a good twist. I didn't think about that actually when we were talking about it.
Twist for that. So it's going to be rather hard for guys to see where everyone else is in the pace. So they're going to have to punch out the quickest lap they can. So the other thing too, it will be run as a qualifying session. So any off-track or wall contact or 0x contact will also scrub the lap. So it will be run as a normal qualifying session, iRacing rules.
Now I heard little whispers that there may be live officials as well as part of the championship.
Yeah, there will be live marshals. There'll be 5 or 6 marshals who will be handing down penalties. We'll also see penalties potentially in qualifying as well. The number 1 key rule in qualifying will be that there's no quick toes, so you can't use the escape button, which we've seen in the past. Guys will finish a flying lap, pull off to the side of the road, push the escape button, head back to the pits and go again. Can't do that. You have to actually rotate back to the pits.
Love it. That's good.
That too, if you crash and you can't get back to the pits, that's it. You're out. You're done for the qualifying session.
Oh, there you go. I like that. I just, that again feels like a real race weekend, because you don't see the likes of Formula One just pull over the side of the road, bang, they're magically back in the pits. So I like it. That's a nice twist.
And obviously it's going to put a bit more pressure on guys too. You want to push the limit, but if you push it too far, that's the end. That's the end of your
Session
qualifying
over.
run.
Far out. That's all. Now, no doubt everyone at V8s Online is fairly pumped about this. It's exciting news and a lot of people talking about it, especially on the forums.
Yeah, it's created a lot more interest at the moment. As of Sunday afternoon, the week before, we are at a 160 official entrants so far, and I do know about 15 or 20 guys that haven't officially entered yet. So
Fantastic.
we could end up close to 200 entries, which would be fantastic, and shows that this car, especially the new build of this car, is fantastic and creating a lot of interest.
Now, for people to participate, they have to register. Now, the sessions are going to be closed sessions, are they?
They will be closed sessions. They will be password protected, so we will send out passwords to all the drivers, so they will be able to participate. If drivers don't get the password, make sure you send us a message. You can email us at our V8s Online email. You can send us a message on Facebook or PM on the forum.
Yep.
And we'll make sure you get the password.
Now, there's been a couple of changes. Obviously, I've stepped aside a little bit from V8s Online as far as commentary. I'm going to try and drive. I don't know how well that's going to pan out. But how's the lineup going at V8s Online? Have you got all that sorted just yet?
Yeah, we'll have the A team in the commentary box. It'll be Leo Gray leading with JD Smith, Clayton Brooks, and Reece Gardner in the pits. So it'll be the
Fantastic.
four guys bringing all the coverage. Of course, Kane Craft as well will be getting up at ridiculous hours with JD to broadcast. But I don't think they would have it any other way. They are so excited. I think they might do all-nighters Saturday night. They're that pumped.
It's been good. Their dedication has been a real asset to V8s Online, and to think about their time zone differences, they've got to get up at those hours to broadcast for us. That's commitment, and we can't thank them enough. That's
Exactly.
brilliant.
Yep, they're absolutely brilliant. Top guys too. Can't wait for them to come over to Australia, Bathurst next year.
Yeah, bring that on. Now, is there anything else I need to know about? Because we're not that far away from the opening round of the V8 Championship.
One thing that a lot of guys have been asking is, why do I need to send in my livery? Well, we're actually having proper spotter guides to help officials, help supporters, help broadcasters identify the cars and actually give you and your sponsors a bit of extra exposure, which we've never had before. So please email your liveries in. All the details are on the forum.
Yep. Next, as that little touch of professionalism. I know you've been working hard behind the scenes. I've seen some of the graphics for the on-screen stuff, and that stuff looks really good.
Yeah, it'll be really good once we've got it all finished, but obviously we need everyone's liveries to do that. So, and also the Teams Championship as well. We've got an extra feel about the Teams Championship. 2-car teams, exactly like V8 Supercars.
Fantastic.
You've got 3 cars, well then you have one to the side. 2 cars participate in the Teams Championship, or you can have multiple teams.
It's pretty exciting, everything that we've got lined up for this upcoming championship, and a fitting farewell, as we say, to the old style of the V8 before the release of the Commodore, and of course the upgrades for the Falcon.
Yeah, see off the old girl in style. Can't wait for that. Fingers crossed it should be out for the next build with something else as well, which we're all very excited about. Driver swaps.
Yeah, oh mate. Yeah. Every time you mention that, I just think about how many different races we can do. I know you and I have been talking about whether it would be Spa or we do a Bathurst 12-hour or stuff like that, and of course the Bathurst 1000 for the V8s. It's some exciting times, but I think we'll touch on that when we do another episode of Short Shift. But this is just pretty much a special edition just to give you guys all the information you need as far as the new championship. And mate, I think it's full steam ahead now.
Yeah. Not long to go at all. So pre-qualifying will start Thursday night. We'll have a few servers up. Circuit of the Americas West. So we're starting it at a real V8 supercar track, albeit we've only gone there once, but it is a real V8 supercar track. The other 3 real-life V8 supercar tracks we have in iRacing, so Oran Park, Phillip Island, and also Bathurst, of course, will feature in the championship. The other 2 tracks which will feature, along with Road Atlanta, Watkins Glen, and Donington Park. So well, the Enduros will be Donington and Bathurst,
yep.
Which Donington, fantastic track in the V8 as well.
How good is that? Yeah, I've done a couple of laps, and it's going to be a fitting part of the championship. I'm really excited.
Yeah, it'll be a fantastic championship, and I think we'll see the cream rise to the top again, but it also gives a chance for guys that are very, very new to iRacing, who we all know it takes a long time to get that I-rating up high enough to race in that top split. They're going to be able to do it from week 1.
Yeah, and if you have a devastating night, it doesn't affect your points.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
That's good.
The advantage too is talking about that second split as well. Second split points will count towards the overall championship. So, guys, if they have a bad week with pre-qualifying, qualify 50th, end up back in the second split, they win that split, they still get a decent chunk of points to help out.
That's quite handy, isn't it, too? Yeah. Excellent. Well, I think we've covered everything. Is that right?
I think so. I think we're really shaping up to be a fantastic series. Can't wait to get it underway. Big thanks to the guys at OSR, also to John Emerson, who else? Clayton Brooks, Simon Madden, Chris Tarrant, a few other guys. I've forgotten everyone that's in behind the scenes, but there's been a lot of work. I know myself, I put in about 25 hours of work just trying to get things, and I know the other guys have put in heaps and heaps of time as well. So we're going to make sure that this is the best possible championship, something different that we haven't seen in Australian or New Zealand sim racing before.
Fantastic, and hats off to you guys and everyone at OSR. It's an exciting championship, and qualifying kicks off this Thursday, so make sure you get in, get plenty of practice. We head to Circuit of the Americas West, and it's going to be an absolute ripper as an opening round.
Can't wait.
All right, well, that's going to wrap things up. This is just a short episode here for Short Shift, and everyone's excited about this new upcoming championship. Thanks, Jay. I know everyone's now that little bit more wiser now, and I know no doubt everyone that's been talking on the forums is awfully excited, and I know it's going to be an absolute ripper. So, bring it on.
Going to shape up to be fantastic, something absolutely spectacular.
All right, you've been watching Short Shift. We'll see you all next time, but big thanks, of course, to Direct Clutch Services and everyone at TrakRacer. You've been watching this special episode of Short Shift. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.